Hey everyone, it is Tanya. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another speed build. I'm really excited to share this build today because we are actually building a new house for the Caliente family. If you didn't know, last week, The Sims 4 updated the Calientes, Nina, Katrina, and Dina, as well as Don Lothario. They got like a whole new look, a couple of different options or like changes to their traits, as well as likes and dislikes, hot and cold weather outfits. And I feel like we all have a bit of mixed opinions on how we feel about how it came out. But regardless, I thought, the Sims team gave them a new look, a new update. Why don't I give them a new house? Because I've never really liked their house in the game. And I didn't want to renovate it. I just wanted to build them something completely new. So that is what we are doing here today. This is located on the same lot as normal, which I believe is Sultry, Springscape. And it comes in at just over 100,000 simoleons. I believe it's 100,000, like 800 something. 882. I have that written down. And this ends up being a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. And so all of them have their own bedrooms. And it's a really cute house, in my opinion. I had a lot of fun trying to incorporate some of their likes and dislikes and like skills and hobbies and stuff into this build, but also keeping the exterior and some of the furnishing to the style of this area and what their house originally was, so that it fits in this area of Oasis Springs. And I really hope you will enjoy it. If you do and you'd like to download it, it will be available on the Sims 4 gallery. You can find it under my EA ID, which is Gryphi, Gryphi. You can also find it under the hashtag Miss Gryphi, and that information will also be in the description down below as well. Also, this was a build I started over on Twitch first, so you might recognize like the outside, and I think I did the dining, the kitchen, and a little bit of the living room on stream as well. But the rest of it I finished off stream, so it will be quite a surprise for everyone. But if you would like to be there in the future for streams like this, I do stream 3 days a week over on twitch.tv/Gryphi on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 6 p.m. Eastern time. And I would love to have you join us. It's absolutely free and it's so much fun to hang out and come up with these ideas together. So with that out of the way, the outside is really coming together here. I love the shape of it. It's pretty simple. I really wanted to have the bottom be sort of a U shape where the front door is tucked a little further back. I loved using these arched windows from base game, and this front door is stunning. It is from Jungle Adventure. I feel like lately I've just been using a lot of Jungle Adventure in like every build. I'm really, really enjoying it. I did write down that I want to build something in Salvadorada sometime soon. I'm thinking I'm going to do that on stream this week. So there's another reason to come join the stream if you want to be part of that. But I think that will be really fun. I also thought about using the fireplace from Jungle Adventure, but I decided not to in the end. I ended up going with this one from the Desert Luxe kit, and I think it is just so perfect for this house. The like silhouette of it I think is gorgeous, and I did have to scale it a little bit with tulle to make it fit in the space so it didn't like clip through the ceiling. Not that there's another floor up there, so it would have been fine because that's the side of the house that's shorter, but I wanted it to look more realistic inside, and it does still function when you scale down fireplaces. It's just if you scale them down too far, it'll look like the fire is like clipping out of it, but they still function regardless. But this one was only slightly smaller. And then I am just figuring out the layout here and placing down some placeholder furniture so that I remember which room is which. On the bottom floor, there is like a primary bedroom. And then upstairs, there are 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. And then I decided it was kind of a fun idea, maybe that Katrina was living here with her 2 daughters, Nina and Dina, and then Don needed some place to crash. And instead of letting Don stay in Katrina's room, because it's implied in the game, in their like storyline, that he's currently having a fling with Katrina, but in like past games, he's always gotten into romantic shenanigans with the daughters who, because I don't think Katrina existed in previous Sims games. So I was thinking, there's probably gonna be some drama in this household. Don's probably going to be hanging out with all 3 of these ladies. But in the meantime, they converted the garage to be his bedroom space. So it still looks very much like a garage, but it has like an old bed in there. And I also put a workout machine. One thing that was with this new update for the townies is I think all of them got one trait that was changed. So Don used to be athletic and he's not anymore. But I decided to include that anyway because I just associate Don being the one that's always in the gym. So I decided to add the workout machine in there. Let me see. What did I write down? I believe they changed it so he was self-assured now. But I think I want to say he has a fitness skill. I might be wrong, but either way, I feel like that's fine to still have the workout machine in his bedroom, the garage space. You'll see that a little bit later, but here I am adding a car outside. I changed the color to blue because I just thought it looked a little bit better here We kept trying to figure out what kind of colors to put on the outside of the house because I thought it was looking a little bit too bland, but it fits the neighborhood and the outside of their house was like really neutral to begin with. So I thought it was fine. We just added that pop of color with the car, and the backyard ends up being one of my favorite places in the house. It just like looks so luxurious and like manicured and put together perfectly. There's a pool back there. I felt like this family was the kind of family that would definitely have a pool, and there ends up being like a dining space, a barbecue, all of that. I feel like they're a fun group that would probably enjoy parties. And obviously there's going to be a lot of drama and romance in this household. I'm pretty sure, yeah, all 4 of these Sims have the romantic trait. So that's going to be fun. Only one of them is jealous. So sorry, Katrina, this is going to be hard for you because Dawn is going to be very interested in everyone else. But both Dawn and Nina are non-committal. So I think for them, it'll work out fine. They're not going to care that the other one might see other people. But it'll probably be a bit of an issue for the others. And I loved decorating this house. I did do a tiny house a couple months ago for just Don Lothario because I also have a series on the channel where I'm making tiny houses for the townies. And those have been a blast. But every once in a while, it's nice to just do a house like this. I know I did a full rebuild, not renovation, just full build of a new goth family house. I think it was before the refresh for the goths, but I could be wrong. But let me know if there's any other family homes you would like to see a completely new take on, because I think this was so much fun and I'd like to do it again. Maybe the land grabs, but like, I don't even know what to do for them. Don't they have that really weird modern mansion? And I don't know what style to do for them, but maybe we could do some sort of modern thing for them. Let me know if that's something you would like to see, because I'd be interested in doing some more of these. But anyway, the backyard is coming together now. I think it looks so peaceful. I like this divider between the pool area and the dining space, all the plants outside, the little umbrella over the table, a couple of loungers. The barbecue I used, I think, is so pretty. That came in an update a couple of years ago now, and I just think it fits the style of this home really well. And then I'm just adding a ladder in the pool, and I believe I get a floaty as well. I want to say I added a fun colored one, or maybe I just kept that orange one. But then somebody in chat suggested I added lights over here, specifically these ones from Steady Living, and I haven't used these in a really long time, and I think they look so pretty over here. Whenever I grab string lights, I always grab the ones from the toddler stuff pack, so that was really fun to add something different. And then we're heading on inside, and I'm starting to furnish the kitchen. I decided to keep with these base game cabinets. I'm pretty sure these are the same ones that were in the original house, but I do change the swatch to be a darker one. I tried to use this one at first, but there was something about it that just wasn't working, so it did take me a little while to figure that out. I do also figure out where the fridge and everything is going to go, and I don't have the counter wrapper on the corner over there. I don't tend to like to do that, but I was like, I'll try it here, and then I didn't like it. I also wanted to include a bar in here because I believe, is it one or multiples of them that have a interest in mixology? I think it's Dina that likes mixology. It's just one of her likes and dislikes. So I wanted to include that, and I just feel like it fits the atmosphere of this build of these Sims having a couple of drinks and enjoying themselves. So I got the matching one to the kitchen set. So it kind of looks like an island in this space, but it is a functioning bar. And then I tried a few different tiles. I did not like this one. So of course, Jungle Adventure. That seems to be the answer to all of my problems lately. And that will be the answer in this dining room as well, which is where the table and chairs come from. Also, the chairs that are on the outdoor table are from Jungle Adventure as well. They're just the other set. This one is a little bit more simple. That one has more intricate woodworking on it, and I think they are gorgeous. I was very happy with it, and so is this hutch from Jungle Adventure. I tried to use these base game curtains, and I just really didn't like them, so I got rid of those. I ended up using some from the Desert Luxe kit instead, and this rug from Werewolves was just so perfect, the blues and the reds. I just really like the colors in here. I feel like the inside of this home is not a style I decorate in too often. I will say downstairs, like the living spaces are more in this style, but the bedrooms are a little bit more like their own thing because it was kind of hard to figure out how to fit the personalities and the little nods to each character I wanted to put in each of their bedrooms, but still keep in a more traditional style. So I didn't. So you'll see that. But I think their bedrooms come out really cute. I am just adding some candles in the dining room, and in the kitchen I wanted to get some appliances. I did get rid of the coffee machine and put a tea machine instead, I'm pretty sure, but I got cutting boards, I got a microwave in here, and then just like some plants and stuff in the corner. I really like this cactus that came in a base game update, I think last year, and then I just got a little towel by the sink. We're getting some dishes as well. I didn't want to clutter up this build too much. A lot of this build has very minimal decorations because I don't know, I just didn't want to make it too messy for some reason. Maybe it's because it's a townie home, and so I associate that with like more minimal decor because of EA builds. I'm not really sure, but there is some decor throughout this. No worries on that. It's just not as cluttered as some of my builds. So I guess not all of my builds are super cluttered. It really depends on the build. But anyway, in the living room here, for some reason, I immediately needed to use this leather couch that came with Growing Together. I just imagined a leather couch in this room. So I used that and I paired it with this rug from the Laundry Day Stuff Pack. I think the colors work together really nicely, and I got a couple of other leather chairs, which I will be moving to one side of the couch instead to kind of create a better seating space and also allow space for a TV, because I really wanted to include that in this build. I don't include TVs in every build, but I do include them in most builds. One thing I didn't include here, though, for some reason, is a computer. But I feel like that would be an easy thing to add. I have like a chair or a love seat in the hallway upstairs. You could replace that with a computer desk, or, there's a few things you can move around in here and add a desk. You could also just add one right by the staircase. For some reason, I didn't do that. I kept that pretty blank. But there is space to add a computer in this house if you would like one. And I would suggest it because I feel like it's pretty necessary in gameplay. I just didn't really have a good spot that I wanted to put it, and I liked how the house looked without it. So that's why it's not there. But you could also just grab a laptop and put that on any surface, and you should be good. And your Sims will be able to use the computer. But anyway, by the back door here, I'm just adding temperature controls and a fire alarm. And then we were working on the downstairs bathroom using the same counters and tiles from the kitchen, and my favorite shower tub combo from the newest expansion pack, my favorite toilet as well. I don't know if you all have a favorite toilet, but I do, and it's this one from Tiny Living. It's probably pretty obvious because I use it in every build, unless I'm doing a base game build. Then I have a favorite base game toilet, and that one's the John. Let me know your favorite toilet. I feel like I've asked this in a build before, but I feel like it's been a while, and I feel silly having a favorite toilet, but that's okay. That's Sims players for you. We have favorites of things like that. But just got some clutter in here because this downstairs bathroom is going to be used by both Katrina and Dawn. So this is Katrina's room. I decided to make it have a lot of yellow in it because I don't have it written down right now, but I believe her favorite colors are yellow and orange, or it says those are the colors she likes in her likes and dislikes. She also has piano, fitness, and comedy as things she enjoys. So I ended up having I think I don't add it right away. I add it after I finish Dawn's room, but I do end up adding a microphone in here so she could work on her comedy skill. I just thought that would be a nice addition, but I do keep it really clean and minimal in here. I think it's really pretty. I like how this room came out. I liked adding that mirror to the dresser, just kind of raising it up and making it look like it's leaning up there. I think it's a cute addition. And then I just changed out the curtains because I thought that yellow was a little too intense, but I liked the yellow on the cushions on the bed. So that's it for her room, other than some paintings over here. Or not paintings. I put some picture frames because it did say that Katrina was family oriented. So I was thinking that she could have some pictures of her and her daughters there. I thought that was a cute idea. And then this is Dawn's room. Like I said, it is in the garage space. It feels like he's kind of crashing here because I'm pretty sure he's unemployed. And so I gave him this bed with a bedside table of a mini fridge. I thought that was kind of fun. And he has his workout machine in here. I thought having this kind of alluring painting was kind of a fun idea. I also added this hat because I believe I added that in his tiny house build as well. For some reason, I think of him as soon as I see that because his favorite colors, or the colors he likes, are red and blue. So I wanted to include that in here. And then I just got him a dresser, a fake hamper, and I decided to put a couple of things that felt like garage items in here, like those decoration boxes. I also put a heater out here, like the mini heater from Snowy Escape, because I imagine it could get a little cold in like the summer months. I know it's a garage and we're in the desert, but in the summer, I feel like, or in the winter, I feel like it could get a little cold in there. But there was that microphone that I had mentioned I put in Katrina's room, and now we are working on Dina's room. I have to think about it really hard. For some reason, Dina and Nina, I can't get straight who is who. I can visualize them and I'm like, this is the blonde's room, but I always mess up their names. But this is Dina's room. She likes green and black, so I really focused on that in her room. She also enjoys piano. She's ambitious, romantic, and materialistic, and business savvy. So I just wanted her room to look really cute with those colors. I at first used these more traditional bedside tables, but I go for the ones from high school years instead. And I put it with these really modern lamps from Growing Together that I really like. I've been using them a lot lately. I also put a plant in the corner. I keep her room pretty simple. I'm going to change out the rug for a different one just to add a little bit more texture. But I wanted to keep them all like fairly simple so you could customize them for however you'd like. And also, if you decide not to build in this house or not to live in this house, but put it in your like save file and have your Sims visit here, I didn't want it to have like a crazy amount of items so that it would be hard to load. So it's fully decorated. It's just a little bit more minimal than my other builds. So I don't like crazy decorate the bedside tables and all of that. So I just put one item there. I put some workout like supplies because she's into fitness. But anyway, this is Nina's bedroom. She likes black and pink, so I decided to incorporate that into the room. And I think of like this pastel-y pink when I think of her. And I also think of cheetah print. I'm pretty sure her like athletic outfit or maybe one of her old outfits or both has like a pink cheetah print top. So I thought having this like, or not cheetah print, zebra print. So I decided to bring that into this space with this rug and like this princess bed in pink. I thought it was really cute. And then she also enjoys video games and she's hot-headed. So I decided to add like a video game console and a TV in here so she could play some games. And because she's hot-headed, I decided to add a punching bag as well, which is kind of fun. So I will be moving the dresser over here shortly to include that punching bag. And that should be it for her room. I also added that little rose because of the romantic thing. I just thought it was pretty and it fit with the idea of this build. And that should be pretty much it for her room, it for the bedrooms. We're just going to be popping into the hallway popping into the bathroom to finish up the upstairs bathroom. And then in the hallway, I believe I just like add a rug. It's pretty simple. And I think there's one or two more things they add outside, but that is pretty much it for this build. I had so much fun with this. Please let me know how you think I did. What other towny houses you would like to see in the future. Let me know what you think about this. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. You can also subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more of this sort of stuff. And if you click that bell, it will notify you of every single time I upload a new video. So I would super appreciate if you did that. It's free. I also added some like family portraits up here or like a thing to hang up family portraits because I just feel like this family would have some of that. And I think it could add to the drama. Like they're really close, but they all have a similar love interest. Anyway, that is it for this build. I hope you enjoyed the screenshots. Let me know what you think in the comments down below and I will see you all soon. Bye everyone.